Hello, everybody. It says I have gone live. Let me see. Let's look here. Bloom Sizzling Surprise. I got your name written down. How are you? Live from Alabama and not New York. How are you? Now we have a little bit of feedback from turn that off. Get rid of the feedback from the secondary device. All right. Now y'all can hear me as good as I'm gonna get. How is everybody doing? We have got a Friday night here with a pop-up live stream. Oh, I'm doing fine. Bloom Sizzling Surprises. Absolutely fine. Okay, so you got 5 by 5. That makes 25. So apparently 25 is the number that we all look for. Hey, Tony, we got our cabin in the woods, and we got some storms, radios, and cats. Bloom Sizzling Surprises. We got some large homesteadish. And that's it right now. That's all we need. Just us. Just, just a handful of people. That's all we need. We can take the world. Diva in the dirt. All the way in here from Canada. And just doing our best, Shirley. Coming in from the great state of Mississippi. I do believe. Mississippi. And Miss Carolyn Lowe. Lady with the toes. So of course, I guess we've all got toes, but we're not all ladies. We're not all ladies showing them on videos for good people on Feet Finder, right? And we've got Glenn coming in here. Howdy, Garden. Oh, glad to see y'all on such notice. Just doing little pop up here. It's been a long week, and I really was thinking. I thought about doing one early this afternoon, and then things started popping off, and I needed my attention to be elsewhere. Um, and had some other stuff to do, like keep the water flowing at my house. Right? Um, it's a proven theory that if you want to have city water, you have to pay for city water. And I was on the verge of violating, and we don't want to violate. And we have got Billy, the Wickershire Project off grid, and a man that has been people been asking about you, brother. I don't want to make a fuss over it, but we had who is it? Star Homestead India was asking where you been, so hook up with him and debrief him on everything, whatever. I hope you're doing okay, brother. I know you hadn't put anything out in a while, as of a few days ago. So I hope everything's going well there. Let's see. We got Gardening Warrior Q coming in here from the great state of Washington. Let's see. Yeah, internet. Yeah, always. You can count on the chiggers, but you can't always count on the internet. Let's see. If I missed anybody in this handful of much appreciated, dedicated folks here, I just decided to go ahead and do this. I was thinking to myself, I could do a little relaxing, just a little chilling on a Friday night. But I do have some things that I need to go over. I'm not sure what the best ways to do. Bloom Sizzling Surprises is a new member of our um, community and our competition. At times people get confused about what we are, and the way I like to say it is we are a community that's been built around a competition. That's what I like to say. I don't know that's the most accurate description, but I think it's the one that's the most accurate. But right now, we don't have, no, we do have, yeah, Bloom Sizzling Surprises. Got to assign some people, some teams, and get that. And she's brand new to YouTube. Janet's Cruising Homestead. Hello there, Janet's Cruising Homestead. And I've got people that have asked me to join in different ways. They've sent emails. They've hit me up with messages. They've said things on live streams or comments. So it's a combination of folks out there, and I may not have a full list here. Janet's Cruising Homestead, you may be one of the people that had said something to me about it. Hello, the Prepared Irishman. You may be as well. So tonight, if you're wanting to jump into our community and competition in the community, this is a good time to talk to me. For the folks that may not know, we do this every year. We're in the global gardening and homesteading community, and that's what we call our little group. Gardeners and homesteaders all across the planet, and we split up into teams and see who can grow, raise, gather eggs, forage, fish, hunt, which team can bring in the most food at the end of the season, and have fun with it. That's what we do. Let's see, we've got squash growing everywhere. Some corn is doing way better than others. Pumpkins, blueberries, carnival squash, radishes, carrots, tomatoes, and two peppers popped. Hey, dude, that's good. That is good. And Billy, I have already asked you a few times to come in and hang out with us and everything. And you always say, "No, I'm too good for you. My feet are too pretty to join. My hobbit feet are too pretty." But if you would like to join, let me know. Send me an email at homesteadaquarius@gmail.com. We'll see what we can do to get you in, because you are hilarious and you know a lot about some gardening and some homesteading. And somebody else does too, and that's Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. Great to see you, Mama Owl. Hoot, hoot. Everybody give a hoot for Mama Owl. Let's see here. Harvest before most of the crops are flooded. Oh, bless you, Shirley. That's a lot right now. Got a pressure canner going. That's awesome. That is awesome, Tony. Tony is he knows a few things about some homesteading as well. That man can everything that don't move out of the way quick enough. Yeah. We have a handful of channels that need to be placed somewhere on a team. I see one, and that's Bloom's Sizzling Surprises. I don't see anybody else in here. Well, they're placed on a team. Some of them are placed on a team, and some of them not yet. Not yet. And I know that I've got one or two that are not on my list. It's nagging at me, and all I can say is I apologize. We will get you worked in. Now here's the thing that we do. When you come in and you join our community, you're given a number. Now, at the beginning of our season, we had a draft, and everyone had their draft number. Whatever order that you fell into in the draft, whether you were picked first, second, third, or 50 or 80, that was your number. And you need to keep up with it, because that's going to start, coming into play here pretty soon with some of the fun things that we've got. And you'll want to remember and know your number. Passamaquoddy, great to see you. South Florida Sunshine, great to see you as well. Glad y'all coming in here. Uh, I just went ahead and did this. You have no idea where I wrote it down. Diva in the dirt. Shame on you. Well, you're lost forever then. You are completely lost now because you were the only one that knew what it was. Once we told you your number, we just forgot about it. So I guess you're out. Now, I guess you're out, Miss Diva in the dirt. You get you just gonna have to suffer. You get to watch all the other good little boys and girls have fun because you didn't keep up with your number. Mm. Oh, I'm not going to do you that way. Let me pull out the big notebook of my brains here and flip to the appropriate dog-eared, coffee-stained uh, page here. We've got a Wilson's Misfits. I just about can't say that. And let's see here. Wilson somehow went back to the future and got on the page earlier. Oh, Lord, where's that page? Where's that page? And there's some people that actually keep up with things better than I do, if you can believe that. It's easy to believe, trust me. You just flip. I'm flipping. I just was looking at it a while ago. Oh, you know why I can't? Wait a minute. Because it's over. Oh, Lordy. Okay, yeah, that's draft numbers. That's draft. Let's see. It's looking like number 83. I think 83 was the last official number that we gave out. And I'm sorry, let me look at the chat, make sure I'm not missing somebody like Diva in the dirt, running mouth and getting herself in trouble. Okay, now she's being good. She better be, because I know her number. If I don't give it back to her, she's lost. So of course she's going to be good. Let me see here. 23. Okay. I think that 83, number 83, Miss Carolyn Lowe, was the last number around the start of the season that was issued. And then we went to 82, which is Heavenly Hills Homestead. Okay, this notebook. Not that other notebook, it's this notebook. All right, we know what we're doing now, I think. All right, let's flip. Wilson is no help to me. Come on. Okay, all right. I did have it somewhere. We got folks shooting fireworks in the neighborhood here tonight. I'm pretty. I guess this is Father's Day weekend. You know what says Father's Day weekend better than fireworks? I guarantee you, there's some dads out there that know what to do with some fireworks, and some that don't. Um, where is my dog gone? Dad blasted it. You know, folks, I was just looking at this. I was just looking at it. That's embarrassing, kind of. Like my mom's here sitting here getting on to me as I'm doing this. It's that bad. Let's see. Okay, well, we're just gonna move along with this thing here. We got I'm pretty sure 83 is it. Now I'm not looking at the chat. I'll have to catch up in a minute. Man. Okay, let's see. I know that Diva in the Dirt was on John's team, unfortunately. So let me go back to the drafts page. And okay, Miss Diva in the Dirt, you are draft number 5. Number 5. And you should be on my team, and unfortunately, you're not. But you're number 5. Yeah. I had my chance. Okay, I just scratched number 5 off the draft, off the list completely. Then, Dana, you're no good to me. What good are you? You're no good to me. And what's worse, you're for the enemy. Or one of them. Now that we've got Wilson's team, it was just John before. Now we got Wilson, bunch of dang misfits over there. You forgot your number 2? Oh, well, why don't we just have this big, I'm going to spoon feed everybody and just tell you everything in the world that you were supposed to have done. All you had to do was get that one job. Remember your number. Lord. Let's see here. AC Kudrick. You don't have a number yet. Hey, Red Road. Miss Lena. We got us another Tennessee volunteer up in here. Let's see. No, you don't have a number yet. Not yet. I'm going to give you one though. Since you came in here tonight, you're going to get one. You get a number, and you get a number, and you get a number. I'm going to be the Oprah of draft numbers tonight. Let's see. Hold on. I got somebody probably sitting here. He's like, "Come on, Robert, notice me. I'm sitting down here. I'm sitting over here in the basement. Could you come over here and let me up?" So, without further ado, let me free John to come up here with us. I'm sorry, brother. I did not see you over there when I was flipping through this notebook. So, here comes John. Okay, add to stream. There we go.
How you doing, Robert?
Hey, doing fine, brother. How long you been sitting there?
I don't know, about 10 minutes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not very patient.
I know. You're not very patient. But I'm
What are you
sitting over
looking
here
for?
working.
Carolyn Strain's number? She's number 50.
No. Well, she might. I hope. I don't know. We got a rash of people. Hey, Kathleen, my Alabama farm life. Good to see you. That's my neighbor. Okay.
I bet you even Kathleen doesn't even know her number.
Oh, I bet she does. She better, Kathleen.
I bet you she don't. Kathleen, my Alabama farm life. What's your draft number?
There
Anyway,
you go.
Robert.
There
What
you
is
go.
it?
She's number 28. She's on my team. She's got her stuff together.
Number
She knows.
28. Number 28. Well, I'm going to reference that. Kathleen, I'm going to reference that. Number 28. Maya, that is correct, Kathleen. My Alabama farm life. Yes, that is correct. You are number 28. That is correct.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So who was it? It was South Florida Sunshine, and she is on my team. And
she doesn't know. Carol doesn't know her number either.
Yeah, she don't know her number. She got one job.
You do notice that so far everyone that's saying they don't know their number are a part of your team. You do know that, right?
You hush.
I've been paying attention. Why is that? It's your
There's
teammates are the ones that are sitting here in the chat saying, I don't know what my number is.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay, Carol. Carol, I'll tell you what your number is. Okay, Carol? South Florida Sunshine is number 32. Carol, you are number 32. Do you think you can remember that, Carol, or is the Homestead Aquarius thing going to get to your head or something?
Oh, I'm surprised. He's right.
I
He,
know I'm right. Look, I have all the notes in front of me. Look, look. See all these names? Look, it's page after page after page.
I see that.
I
You're
do my
doing very
homework. I
well.
do. I do my homework. Yeah, I do my homework.
Yeah. Okay. Of the people that did have a number issued to them and have forgotten, we've gotten two reacquainted with their numbers. Write them down. Okay. Write them down. Is there anybody else that had a number that was issued a number that can't remember what it was? If there is, speak up now, please.
Yes, if there is actually, Robert, that's a good idea, guys. If all joking aside, if you were assigned a number, because we're gonna start doing things with these numbers, and if you're in the chat and you do not know your number, we're not going to cuss you out over it. We'll be more than happy to tell you what your number is. So, anyway, I got my list. So, if you need any help, Robert, I'll be here to help you. So, how'd your day go, Robert? Okay?
It's gone pretty good. Been a good day.
There you go.
Uh,
How's
been,
the weather?
it's 75 degrees, brother. It's like air conditioning right now.
For
Very,
Alabama, that's not bad. Yeah.
yeah,
I had 80 degrees up here and it was hot.
yeah. Lindy Okie, how are you? I don't think I know you. You look familiar. I think I've seen you on some live stream somewhere. But you are not in our competition. You can be in our competition possibly. Let me just take a look at your channel and see what you've got going on over there. Lindy Okie, follow my journey. 6 Acre Homestead. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you. I know you. You got a different name. You've changed your name there. Yep. How you been doing? I hope you're doing well out there. Have you got a garden going? Are you doing things? That's good. That's very good, Lynn. If you're gardening and raising animals and gathering eggs and going fishing and bringing in food to your place, and I'm pretty sure that you are, you may want to join us and let your talent come in here and help Wilson's Misfits. They're looking for teammates.
Yeah. And also, our cabin in the woods. Tony, your number is 27. You are a teammate of mine. So your
Did
number
Tony
20.
forget his number?
He did. Yeah, of course.
Oh, Tony.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah, his number is 27. He's on my team.
Let's see. Let me see if somebody said something. Just send yourself a text. With the number on it. Yeah, that's the way I do things. I send myself texts all the time. Okay, so you're not gardening this year, so maybe next year, man. Maybe next year you can jump in with us. Let's see here. We've got Bushcraft family. We've got Living a Rogue Life has come in here, gracing us with her presence.
Hi, Carla.
One, one
Nice
of
to
those
see you.
Will It Grow agents.
Shh. Shh.
Yeah,
You,
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Perfectly
you,
fine there, Lynn.
you don't know
Um,
that. Why are you saying that? You don't know that.
because that's what I get the feeling. I've got my agents too, and they see things.
Now, leave Carla. Don't worry about Carla.
Yeah.
Me and Carla got something special.
Hmm. I heard that. Let's see. Okay. I guess one of the things I wanna speak up a little bit for just some of the stuff that's going on this week. We're gonna whoever is in here that doesn't have. Oh, I tell you what. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and we've got people in here that have been patiently waiting to get their numbers and to be announced on teams. So let's go ahead and get them out of the way and let them hang out with us or fly and be free, whatever they want to do. And that way they're not held hostage till,
Do
I
you do
finally
you
got it. Now I'm out of here.
do
Let's
you
go ahead and
think
do that.
right? Let's do that. But do you think they'll remember their number a
Well,
month from
probably
now?
not, because some of them are coming in like misfits. They're probably, I'm going to write it down on my hand right here. And then, tomorrow, next day, it's going to be washed out. Um, Diva had it written down on her palm, and then she got out there and played in the dirt, and then it was gone in a couple of days. A couple of days later, after she washed her hand, you know, and
You're
it
talking
washed
about
right off.
Maureen Washington?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my, phew.
Well, she's got to wash her hands sometime,
Oh
and then when she did, it was probably a couple of days later after the live stream, and it washed off. Yeah. Huh?
just keeping up with that woman.
You're not gonna keep up with her. She is all over the place. And then she got the singing voice. Got the singing.
I know she's a hard character to read. It's like just when I think she's like rich, like she's being really good, she shows a
Yeah.
hint of little attitudey, and then she goes back to being good, and then it's like I get mixed emotion. I'm like, because I'm dying to nail her. I am dying to nail her.
She's probably about the same latitude. She may be a little bit higher in latitude. That puts her more into Yankee territory.
Yeah, it
But
does. Yeah, it does.
but
So
she's
she probably has
Canadian,
that in
so
her favor. That's probably running in her favor. So
yeah. Well, she's Canadian, so it works differently there. She's faster than most people because it's cold up there. She's not a southerner. Who came in here that I just missed, and I wanted to say something to him. T.N. Bushcraft. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
hey, TN Bushcrafter, how was your suspension? Did you like it? Hopefully, now that he's back from suspension, he he's learned his lesson. So
Yeah, him and that dog ain't been able to do nothing. They've been downhearted, downtrodden, and sad-hearted uh, for a while now.
you see,
They go,
Robert, you see what I've been telling you for years, Robert. All it takes to settle a hillbilly down or a redneck, all you got to do is run into a Yankee, and I will tame you right down. I've been
mm,
telling you for years now.
I know. Uh,
You run into a Yankee Marshal and hillbillies and rednecks, you will come right down to earth and tuck your tail between your legs and say, "Okay, that's I'll behave." Look at TN Bushcrafter.
T.N. Bushcraft. I hear you.
Yeah,
Well, you run a lot of mouth about your little training academy, but I don't see a whole lot of real good results from that. Especially out of Cage and Swamp Rat, Danny, and his mouth running. You've been
No,
training him and
I
working with
don't,
him.
Robert. I don't even want to hear that Cajun hydroponic swamp rat name right now, please.
I bet you don't. You ain't gonna have to worry about it before long.
Okay, thank you. I don't.
Um,
I don't even want to hear anybody mention Cajun hydroponic swamp rat because I don't want to hear it.
yeah, you ain't gonna see. You ain't gonna have to worry about him for much longer. Um, let me see here. Okay, everybody's in here that had a number. Okay,
Okay.
you know what your number is now, so we can move on, and we can give someone else a chance to get a number and be responsible with it.
Okay, Robert.
So let's see. We had 80, 83 was the last number I said that we used. I think 83 is in here. So that means 82, which is Heavenly Hills Homestead. He probably forgot his number too. He's 82. Let's go back here and look. And 83, we got 81, which is Lathalia. Uh, Lathalia's Little Hook with Melanie is 81. Um, she's on John's team. We've got 82, which is Heavenly Hills Homestead on John's team. We've got number 83, which is Carolyn Lowe on John's team. All these unfortunate people. I'm sorry, not you can't all be on my team.
Well, at least none of my team members forget their draft number. So don't be
Yeah,
so sorry.
yeah. Okay, let's see here. Now we can just go with this other heavily scribbled notebook here. This, yeah, that says 81, 82. See, I've already done the work, but now I'm questioning myself if it's accurate. Oh, Lordy. Okay. Is I don't think our Georgia Suburban Homestead is in here. I think I still need to hear from her. I think she wants to. I got to hear. I got. She's going to be one more, I believe. Okay. 82, 80. We got 83. Uh, Dadgummit. I know that's what I said. 81. Yeah, 83. Carolyn Lowe and 82. Okay, so we scratched that out. He's on Wilson's team. Heavenly Hills Homestead is on Wilson's team. And now we can continue on with number 84. Okay. 84,
Pay attention to that number and your name, please.
84. We've got somebody that I wish she was in here because she just sent me an email the other day. So I must still be putting on a team. And I said, yes, I got to. So she rattled my cage and that's why I say, hey, I got to get this stuff done. I got to put everything else, on the back burner for a minute and get this stuff done. Um, let's see. Let's go ahead and put down 84 is Bellyacres number 3, and that's Jilly. 84. Bellyacres number 3, Jillian Carey. Now, I believe that they go on to Wilson's Misfits. That sounds good to me. That's where they need to be, because Miss Jilly is definitely a misfit. So, number 84, Belly Acres number 3 is on Wilson's team.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's definitely a misfit.
Okay. Now let's get number 85. Okay. Everybody, I know AC. AC needs to get a number. And let's see who else. Okay, Shirley, I'm sorry I can't. You have a good evening, and I'm glad to see you. Glad you dropped in here, and you go right to bed and have yourself a wonderful night's sleep. Um,
Good night, Shirley.
I'm trying to look through some stuff here, and okay, Bloom Sizzling Surprises needs some. Okay, you're fine there, Shirley. Thank you very much. Shirley's an awesome member of our community. Bringing in too many eggs, though. As soon as she's gone, y'all tell me. I'm going to make a new rule about eggs as soon as she's gone. She's got to go to bed, and I don't want her staying up and being bored about this. Okay. All right. Bloom Sizzling Surprises. Yes, you came up very soon there. Okay, so Bloom's Sizzling Surprises. You will be given the number 85. Hang it. Now I wrote it wrong. Number 85. And guess what?
That makes you very lucky. You're coming to me. I am your captain.
No.
Oh,
No,
she's going to Wilson's Misfits. That is right.
no,
No,
she's
that's
on
right.
my team.
Oh, dang it.
She's on my team. Now
No,
let's
she's
see.
85. She's on Wilson's Misfits.
80. Ooh, that's an odd number, ain't it?
Yes.
I forgot we were doing the odd and even things there. That's right. So let's see. Well, see, then we got, we can't, because we got Wilson. So we can't, we can't work that way anymore. Now it's just wherever. It was odd or even when it was just us two. But now it's
No, it's
Wilson.
just Wilson. Yeah, just ship
Yeah.
him to Wilson.
Well, it's Wilson and us because we lose members, and we gain members. So it's no longer okay. Janet's Cruising Homestead. Good night. This is sort of a kind of like a community work live stream or something. Not your regular live stream. So have a good evening. Thanks for dropping in.
So before you assign anybody to the Wilson's Misfits, right now I'm missing number 3 on my team, and you are missing number 30 on your team. Why don't we address those two positions first on the main roster?
Well, I think we've already added some people to you, John. I think you have Heavenly Hills Homestead.
When did that happen? When did that happen?
It happened and you didn't know about it.
Oh, since when does shit happen around this community that I don't know about?
Since I have to do. Let's see here.
Huh.
Well, wait.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
No, nothing happens around this community without me knowing about it. Since when did Heavenly Hills Homestead come to me?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Just hold on, because I know I've made a mistake there. No, she's Heavenly Hills is a misfit. And Carolyn Lowe is a misfit. But let's see, Carolyn Lowe. See, there's some people we needed to announce. and shout. Some people needed a number, and some people need everything. Um, you have Lethalia's little hook with Melanie in place of one of the people that you lost.
Okay.
And I thought that you had somebody else that was put onto your team.
No. So right now, make it official. Attach number 3 to Latalia.
No, 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 no. Let's see here, because she's already got a number. It's 81.
Okay.
81. Okay. 81. Well, if you wanna put another one as number 3, I have some more people here for you.
Well, well, give me randomly off the top of your head. Just read me your
Okay.
name.
Of the ones I've got in here, okay, yours that you brought in and told me about is love the land every day.
Okay, I'll take that.
That's number 3, right?
Yeah, love the land every day. Number 3.
Okay. So I think that you're good. I think that takes you to where you need to be. You were down 2 and now you're up 2. So you
I'm
should
not
have
up
every,
to.
well, you're even. You're back to where you were, right?
I'm back to. I was missing 2. I was missing 2, and you were missing 1. Right now, I'm missing 1. I'm missing number 41.
Well, you replaced somebody with Lethalia's little hook with Melanie and love the land every day. You
Okay.
needed 2 members and now you have 2 new members.
All right. So she replaced Love the Land Every Day. She replaced White Family Farm at number 3. That's fine.
Okay. And
And who was number 41 again? Because
number
I got
81,
number.
81.
No, my 41. Who's number
Oh,
41?
let's see here. See, I had a plan and you started talking. Mac is looking.
Mac is looking. That's right. Unfortunately, sad that Mac is looking. Unfortunately, sad. She passed away. So,
That
which
number is
who's
retired for
that
this
number
season.
is that is correct. That number is retired, number 41, because we do have something special for that number in the future. Mac is looking number is retired, number 41. Okay,
Okay.
my apologies, Robert. That's right. It
Now,
is actually it says on my notes retired.
yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Um, okay. We need to get Mr. Papa's Honey, AC Kudrick. He is on Wilson's team, and he is going to be okay. Let's see. We took number 3. We got. Did we still? We got Bloom Sizzling Surprises at 85. Heavenly Hills stays the number that he is. Belly Acres number 3 stays 84. Okay. So 86. Number 86 is Papa's Honey on AC Kudrick on Wilson's team. I'm not sure how many they've got yet. Okay, they're getting close. Wilson's team is closing in on having the same numbers that John and I have.
Yeah, Wilson's team is pretty getting. Actually, they've been strong, but they're getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah, they are. Um, and the next one is number 87. And I wish he was here tonight. Number 87 is Almost Homesteading. Number 87. she is on my team. And that may put me being one over. And if that's the way it is, that's just going to have to be okay for her. Just the way it's working out. Let's see here.
Robert, I'm sorry to cut you off, but she can't be number 87 because number 87 belongs to the Wilson's Misfits.
No,
Uh,
I told
yeah,
you that
I
she's
would.
on my team, and you just gonna have to deal with
Okay, so
it.
are you replacing her with number 30 then?
Number 30? No, I'm
Yeah,
not
number
replacing her with anybody. I don't know. Who was I down on number 30?
Rebel Canners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see,
Um,
you're confusing the living shit out of me.
that's right. That's why I say you just listen to me. Okay. She's number 87.
No, she is now officially number 30. She's replacing Rebel Canners.
Oh, John, I think you're messing up here.
No,
Okay.
you need to replace number 30.
John, okay. All right. Yeah. That's right.
I
That's
know
right.
it's right, Robert. Don't
You
make me get
hush.
back on camera again. And
You hush. And I mean it. You don't make me. Okay.
it's
All right.
not
Number.
that difficult.
Hey.
Okay, now you can start adding into the 80s, into the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. Now everything is Wilson.
Hey.
God dang it, freaking hillbillies. Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
do you guys see? Let me
Hey.
just get on this kid.
Now why don't you
Do
stay
you guys
down?
see what I have to deal with this hillbilly? I got to deal with this.
Sorry, John. Had to do something for your own good, there, brother. You're going to say too much. Is what's happening. And I've asked you just to go along with me. Um, you're not doing that. Uh, trying to have a live stream where we're doing stuff in the right way, John. I'm going to unmute you, and I want you to think about your best behavior. Think about how you need to act. Okay. All right. I'm going to let you back up now. Okay.
All right, continue.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah, I got nothing else to say for the moment. Yeah.
That's probably a short moment, won't it? Let's see here. Almost homesteading. Almost homesteading will be number 30. All right. Recycle them two numbers. There we go. And that's going to leave one more channel that I have on my list. I pulled together everything that I could on the one list to make sure I got everything. And I still I may be missing somebody. So we've got 84, which is Belly Acres number 3 on Wilson. We've got number 85, which is Bloom Sizzling Surprises, which is on my team. We've got number 86, which is Papa's Honey, AC Kuderick on Wilson's team. And Almost Homesteading is on number 30. And that's it. Belly Acres number 3, 84. Lark's Homesteadish. Okay, Larks, you're have I put you on a team yet? Have you been put on a team, Larks? I think you're on my team. I think you are. Help me out. Where are you at, Lark? Ah, dang it. Okay, Lark's is over there on Wilson's team. Okay, so I guess I did the right thing, even though it's the wrong thing. Okay, so Lark Homesteadish is a proud misfit. I knew that. I just didn't have it written down. Um, Crystal, the Yarny chick, is on Wilson's. Love the Land Every Day is on John's. Athalia's is John's. That's got everybody covered except for this one. And I will get with her and make sure of everything. And then she'll get her number there. And I believe that she will be a misfit. So I still think I'm one over, but maybe not. I don't know.
We'll figure it out after, and
Yeah, it'll be all right.
yeah,
I
but
had everything planned out and everything was perfect. And I had this all categorized, index cards, had a spreadsheet of it, and then John started talking. It messed things up.
well, I corrected you at least 3 times.
That's you messed up. You messed me up at least 3 times. Perfect to
Well,
start
yeah, I
with.
messed you up correcting you. I had to interrupt you to correct you.
Okay. What number is Crystal? Crystal, the Yarny chick, is number 78.
She's a misfit.
Yeah, she's a misfit.
She'll blend right in
Uh,
with
you,
Lark's homestead.
yeah, our Georgia Homestead will be the next number, but I've got to make sure that she is officially, and she says she is. But I've got to see an email from her, another one back from her before I can get her in.
Yeah, she's
Have
saying
it.
in the chat what's her number, but you
Who
still
is?
need our Georgia suburban homestead.
Yeah. She doesn't have one yet because I haven't gotten back the final email I need to get back from her. Lena, Red Road Homestead, it's good to see you. And glad you came in. You have a good night. Um,
Good night, Lena.
there's,
I'll respond. I'll respond to your email tomorrow. But I did notice you sent me an email.
yeah. Um, okay. Anybody that needed a number or anything, if you've been overlooked, now's the time to speak up. And I can, get you squared away real quick here tonight. But I think that's it.
Our Georgia suburban homestead wants to know what
Oh,
email. She doesn't know anything about the
okay.
email.
Okay, so she is in here. I needed the one final email from you that says, yes, I want to join. And I didn't see one there. We were going back and forth a few times. I may have gotten it, but I can't find it. And I've just got to have that one that says, after we explain everything.
Yeah.
Thought we talked about it already. All right. Did we have?
Just so we can have it on record.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've got to have
on
that.
email.
I think the last one I sent you is like, if everything is this, if all of this sounds okay for you, then we'll get you in. I just need you to let me know. Just reply that that's fine and you want to be in. That's the email I was looking for. That one final one. It's a pain in the butt, but it's the way we do.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
I've
on.
got email.
Yeah,
Okay, very good.
yeah.
Our Georgia suburban homestead.
Just put it to the misfits.
She's good. She's on a misfits. Okay, and I'm so glad you're here. So glad you're here. Thank you very much for coming in, Lisa. And again, if you've been here for a few minutes, I'm sorry
She's
if
been
I'm
here
just
for a
now.
while. She's been here for a
Actually,
while.
well,
Yeah.
I've been sitting here with you for a while too, and this dang notebook, bunch of stuff I got here, chicken scratch.
Yeah,
There we go.
she fits perfect with the Misfits anyway. Yeah, put her with the
Yeah.
Misfits. Absolutely.
Okay. So her draft number will be,
She's asking what's a misfit.
what's a misfit?
Well,
What's a misfit?
now that you're in the community, you need to follow the community, and you'll figure out who the misfits are. You're a part of their team now.
All right, let me test out Q. She's asking me what the number is. Well, Q, you tell me. You're keeping up with this. What's the last number that I issued? Let's do a pop quiz. See what you got. I see the number right here in front of me. I want to see if you've got the same number now.
She 88.
87. There you
80,
go. Very
80.
good, Q.
Okay.
Our Georgia suburban homestead. You are number 87. Keep up with that number better than some of our people have. Not calling any names. And that's your draft number.
Please
You are
do not
now
forget it.
on. You're now on Wilson's team. You're a misfit, and Lord help us, I don't know what their numbers are now. And our Georgia suburban homestead is a heavy hitter. She can bring in some food. Now, and here's the thing: uh, the the misfits are pretty powerful. Um, for the whole time that we've been doing this competition, we've only had two teams, but we've wanted to find a way that we could bring people in that wanted to be with us in a way that made sense and was fair to everyone. So this year we tried an experimental thing where we have a third team and people can come in with us, join the competition and our community by joining the Misfits. Or if we're down a team member, they can do it that way as well. But what you need to do, Lisa, our Georgia suburban homestead is use our hashtag, and we need to get together through email. But and oh, you got a lot to catch up on. Okay, hashtag gardening homesteading skills. That's our hashtag that we use for this competition. Um, yeah, you're going to now. You don't have to. Okay, and when somebody comes in, it's like right now. Our Georgia suburban homestead is coming in right now. So, excuse me, hold on.
All right. Now that he's gone, I get to talk. All right. Yeah. Welcome our garden suburban homestead. It's it's a lot of fun. And basically, just once you get the hashtag, any video that you do that you would like to use the hashtag, then by all means, the more videos you use the hashtag on, the more you add to the library of the community, and this way you get noticed a lot more throughout the community. So the community members that don't know you can actually get to know you a little bit better. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Little Piece of Heaven Farm. Cheryl. Oh boy, here we go.
Um, Good to see you, little piece of heaven farm. Have we got Cheryl or Theron?
You know it's not Farron, it's Cheryl.
Yeah, yeah, um,
She always comes in here to antagonize me.
yeah. We never know. Okay, yeah, Lisa. Um, we make we make. it's gardening and homesteading videos. Um, you are perfect for what we do. Um, just it's basically whatever videos mainly that you've been making. You make some great gardening videos. Um, you make some great, I think, foraging. You talk about some wild plants. Um, you've done that. What we do is try to help everybody to be encouraged to grow their own food, to bring in their own food, to be self sufficient in any way possible. Now, here's the thing. Today, I watched a video from Ragnarok's um, prepping and outdoors adventures. I don't know. He changed his name and it kind of messed me up there. But Ragnarok put out a video today about laundry, doing your laundry off grid on the homestead, right? And I've encouraged people to to make those kind of videos. It's a skill, right? He's teaching something. You'll be surprised at how many people that do not know how to do their laundry like that. And
Robert,
what's that?
no, I just want to make a reference to the Ragnarok video. I watched it as well. Would you believe it? That believe it or not, that my mom used to do that for all 11 of us children? Exactly what he did there.
That's pretty impressive.
But they actually weren't underwear. They were actually like a triple handkerchief with pins, with safety pins.
Yeah, that was
That
back
that was
when y'all was baby.
way back in the day. But I could remember her washing and scrubbing away in the backyard. Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
but did as you got old, I mean, and that was like underwear for kids or babies, right?
No, that was for kids. I didn't get a pair of underwear until I got to the United States. Until
Wow.
I was 10 years old. Yeah. No, it was all we had was the handkerchiefs until I was 10 years old.
See, we're hearing stuff like this, and it's true.
It is
This
true.
man, this man was brought up until the age of 8. I think
10
is at 10. You got
at
here at 10. You got here in America at 10 years old.
back in 1986, 10 years old. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Until then, he was in the Azores. He was born and raised up to the age of 10 in the Azores and wore handkerchiefs for underwear.
That is correct. Yes. And I don't even want to tell you what my sisters used for what do you call it? Not tampons, but the other thing, the pads for the menstruation period. Is
Yeah,
it
okay.
tampon? Is it tampons?
I, that,
I don't even want. Let's not even. I don't even want to
let's
tell you what my sisters used to
yeah,
have.
let's just skip right on down the thing
Yeah,
there.
yeah. We're breaking off track here.
You
Yeah.
know, we don't need graphs and a whiteboard out here and diagrams.
No,
Don't
we
need
don't
that.
need. Yeah, we don't need anything like that.
Yeah.
But one
Um,
behind the scenes, I will tell you, and you would be like, "What?"
well, I mean, I mean, we're all adults here. What did they use? Because that's here in America and other developed nations, we have it so good. Okay, we do have it very good here. And you step out of the U.S. and things are not so good,
Yeah,
including.
but yeah, I'm sorry I brought up Robert. That's not for this live stream. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
apparently it was
no.
a small mammal that was very absorbent. Okay, that's where we're going
And
to leave that. It's
Yeah,
chipmunk.
that's
I don't know.
for a different
Okay,
live stream. Let's stay on
we'll move
focus
on.
here. Yeah.
We shall move on.
Yes.
I put black snakes into my chicken house, see if they eat a few eggs and keep the rats. Hey, you got my blessing. That's pretty cool. She put a few black snakes in my chicken house so that they would eat a few eggs and keep the rats out. Now,
That's pretty genius.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's try gardening. You see, coming in here from Oregon. Now, when you see most people, they're going into their chicken coops and removing rat snakes and all kind of snakes, mainly chicken snake or just rat snakes. Excuse me. And she's putting them in there. As long as you don't have any small chickens with pullets and stuff like that, it's all good. And as long as the snake has some size to it, because if not, it's going to be chicken food. But our Georgia suburban homestead is a wildlife rehabilitator, and she knows an awful lot about wildlife as a result of that. Even some training with raptors. Okay, so she's got some more than college knowledge on these wild animals, wild plants, wild foods, and she's a very good gardener. And she gets into making some tinctures and things of herbal type things. Um, I know that's a real technical terms, but that's all I got right now.
All right. Let's
Yeah,
focus on the main focus.
yeah. Well, the main focus is our people, John, and I like to help folks out and talk about the good things.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lisa, welcome. We're gonna. Okay, so Lisa has just joined our community officially, and she's been given a number. Everything that she grows and harvests from her garden, everything that she goes foraging for out in the woods or wherever, if she catches fish, if she traps an animal, if she goes out and gets 50 pounds of mushrooms or 20 pounds of mushrooms, whatever, it can count, right?
As
If
of today, yes.
as of today, when you come in, it starts that day and you can start keeping up with your weight. Um, Now, some of these folks, I've already said, hey, you're in, go and do this. Well, it'll work out. But it officially, if you haven't got any weight yet, you can start officially counting it now. Um, yeah, Tony, I'm sorry. Yeah, I've relocated a bunch of copperheads. Um, hadn't had a chance to relocate a timber rattler yet, but they're supposed to be all over the place, and I can't wait to see one. As long as I see it first. How do we go about posting our weight? And see, that's another good question. Our Georgia suburban homestead was wanting to know that as well. We're on the honor system. You do not have to video um, every time that you do a weigh-in, and we've said that, and we've still got some people that want to do it. That's a good thing. If you want to, that's fine. You don't have to. Um, some people like to do it, and that's just fine with us. What you should do is keep a running total, like have a notebook and just keep a total that you keep up with as you go. Have a good scale and weigh your food. Have a good, accurate scale. Weigh your food and write the total down and keep a running total. And what we've always said is there is no amount of cheating, no matter how big or small, that is worth losing your honor for.
No.
And no matter how many times we've said that, we have had some people that have lost their honor and credibility in this competition. We have all kinds of folks, and we've had some people that have cheated in the past. And those people really cheated themselves along with everybody else. Is there a way we can post? I can go. No, we talked about the website already. We're not ready to do a website at this time. AC Kudrick. We do not want a website at this time. And we have people that we have been in consideration with to do that work for us. So, we don't really want to post everybody's weight and keep up with it. That's not what we're doing. We're not making a total weight and having that showing on a board somewhere. Keep up with your own weight and keep your total running. I hear you. And what we're going to do, though, is we'll have at least a couple of live streams where we see which team is doing what. Everybody can, tell their weights if they want to, get some kind of idea how this is going. All right. Well, that's I weigh 206 pounds. I'm not sure we can count that.
We can't count that. No.
Yeah.
It starts. It officially starts today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, but
yeah,
it starts today. Yeah. And also, at the end of the year, for some of you that might not know, at the end of the year, when the season comes to an end, we're going to ask you all, every single one of you members, we're going to ask you to email either me or Robert your final weight. And then this way we can add it all up and see between Team Wilson, Team Aquarius, and Team Will It Grow, which one grew the most weight in food or hunting or fishing or foraging, just your total weight in total. And, then a team will be declared the winner.
All right. Let's see, where was it? Living a Rogue Life has a question for you. Let me go back up here and see if I can. There we go.
Carla has a question for me. Carla, you have my phone number. You have my phone number. You could text me anytime. Captain, my sunflowers are dying from the heat. Can I still measure one as I pull it up? Yeah, Carla, of course you can. Yeah. I mean, it's your sunflower. If the thing is dying, then sure. Yeah, absolutely you can. Yeah. I hope that answers your question, but you can, yes.
Let's see here. And y'all bear with me because I'm still new to doing this live stream stuff. Honey is heavy. Yes, it is. And it counts as weight. Now, on that, let's say you've got milk, which is another liquid people harvest. Okay. Weigh your milk.
Pay attention to this, folks. Pay attention to this. Very important what he's saying.
Yeah. Weigh your milk. Do not weigh your milk and then weigh butter that you make from it. Do not weigh your milk and then measure or weigh your cheese that you make from it. If you've got grapes, weigh your grapes. Don't weigh your grapes and your grape jelly or just your grape jelly. You just weigh the weight of the original food. Right. So weigh your grapes. Don't weigh grape juice and grape jelly. Weigh your potatoes. not your potato salad.
Right. Everything is weighed only once.
That's right.
You know, only once you
Yeah,
weigh it. So, like Robert said, and we always use milk as an example because in the past we've had people that, oh yeah, I got, you know, 20 pounds of milk, and then I made cheese and I got, 25 pounds of cheese. And it's like, no, you're weighing the milk twice.
yeah.
No.
There's AC's got a question. Are there any other beekeepers? Yes, they are. Or yes, there are.
Yeah.
If I remember right, our Georgia Suburban Homestead is a beekeeper.
Yeah.
We have a channel called Reaper's Ridge,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's Bobby Beehead. He's definitely a beekeeper. So yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
you
This.
where? Okay, pop quiz. AC Kudrick, answer this question to stay in our community right now. I need you to answer this for me. Um, and if you get it right, you get to stay with us. Okay. If you're growing rhubarb and you decide to make a rhubarb pie, do you weigh the rhubarb or do you weigh the pie? Get the answer right, and you can stay with us in the community.
That's a good question, Robert. I know the answer to it.
Hey, you won. You got the right answer. Look at that. It wasn't hard.
That's right.
I think
Why why is that? Why is that, Kudarik? Is because you didn't grow the pasta. You grew the rhubarb, but you didn't grow the pasta.
that's right.
So you weigh is what you grow. Not you didn't grow the pasta, so you can't make a pie and then say, "Oh yeah, well I put 1 pound of rhubarb into this pie, and when it's done, it weighs 2 pounds because the pasta adds another pound." That's figuratively speaking. So yes, you weigh is just the solid product that you're actually harvesting and growing.
Let's do another pop quiz.
I'd love for you to give that Cheryl little piece of heaven farmer pop quiz. Cheryl, get her up here. I'd love to.
Okay, hold on a second. I see another question here, or another thing that we need to bring up. Um, where is it?
Pastor McQuarrie was a figure. It was a figure of speech, like a rhubarb pie. It was a figure of speech, not the pasta, the stupid. Excuse me, the dough. I get it. Okay, it was the dough. I'm sorry, Pastor McQuarrie. Thank you for correcting me, though. Not pasta, dough.
It's a little screen on my phone. It's a big screen on the other thing. Yeah, AC Kudrick. We'll get to the sharing part in a minute. Okay, there's one right there. Um, do not weigh food that you are going to sell. Right. We do have people that have market gardens, and for those people, you anything that you're going to sell, you don't weigh for our competition. It is only the things that you are growing or harvesting in any way, any food that you bring into your own household um, by your own hands. And that's any way that you do that, except for things that you buy, things given to you, or dumpster diving. Okay, pay catfish ponds and or pay fishing ponds where you can go in and pay and do some fishing and bring home some meat. Those don't count because it's a little too easy. It's just about like going to a U-pick farm where you just pay them a certain amount of money per pound or whatever to pick um, what you call apples or pears or whatever. See my question above. What about sourdough starter? I grew it, but not the flour or the yeast. No, that that doesn't count. You would grow the flour if you grew the wheat. Okay, you would weigh the wheat, not the flour. So it's no, sourdough starter wouldn't count because that would be a compound of two whole foods coming together, or almost. Well, let's see. Weigh the wheat. Let's see. What is it? Um, Not the flour, the yeast. Now, if you so no, no. Um, it's just weigh your potatoes, weigh the fish. Okay, any kind of animals like your fish. When you catch a fish, you dress it out, and whatever you're going to cook. If you're going to take a bluegill and put it in the pan and fry it whole, then minus the head and guts and everything, then you weigh that. If you catch a tuna and you're going to steak it out, then you weigh the steaks, you weigh whatever you're going to put in the freezer for cooking, or whatever going to go in the pan. You do it that way.
Our Georgia suburban homestead, if uh, to make it a lot easier for you, Robert on his channel has a video on the official rules. Everything that he's saying here, he says all of that in his video on his channel. So you might want to
Yeah,
check that video out, and it'll answer pretty much every question that you have.
yeah. Um, that's if you hadn't seen that, for anybody that hasn't seen that,
Yeah. Go
that
go
really,
Gardening Warrior Q. Can you find that rules video on Robert's channel and post it in the link, please? Yeah, you guys that are new, just check out the rules video that Robert made, and everything is pretty self-explanatory. It's only like a 10-minute video.
yeah.
Yeah, check out that video from Robert and Gardening Warrior Q, my Asian. I mean, oh, sorry,
Uh huh.
my friend there, Robert,
Uh huh.
my
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
She'll drop the link for that video, and then you guys are more than welcome to go and look at that video, and it'll answer pretty much all of your questions. Pretty self-explanatory.
Gonna harvest a boat ton of potatoes. We can a lot of potato soup, but at the time of weighing, I won't know until I can. No, you can't. You don't weigh your soup, dude. You weigh your potatoes. You weigh the whole food. Um, if you're
Who
making,
asked that?
if you weigh the potatoes, not the soup. Yeah, you weigh potatoes. Yeah, you don't weigh the things that you make out of food. You weigh the food itself. If you raise a cow and you slaughter a cow, you weigh whatever you're going to wrap up and put in the freezer for cooking later. You don't weigh the head, you don't weigh the guts, the hooves, or anything like that. It's all good. It's all good, John. It's all good. We're going to keep running here.
I'm
Um,
I'm just
anything,
yeah.
um,
I mean, wait, Robert. No, Robert. Backtrack a little bit, just in case, so we clarify. Look, if you butcher a cow and you're going to eat the skin of the
mm,
cow, okay. Let me see if I can make it more specific. If you're
yeah,
going to eat the skin, of the cow, then yes, weigh it. But
There
we
you go.
want to see on video you actually eating the skin of the cow.
Yeah.
It, you know, you can kill, I mean, you can kill a raccoon and you say, no, actually, no, that's not a good reference. I'll keep it to the skin of the cow. I mean, if you're going to eat the skin of the cow, then sure, weigh it. But I want to see you actually eat it
Yeah. That's
because,
that's the whole point there.
I mean, think about it. Well, Robert, it looks like right now we got some other issues too that, that's going on in the community as well that, eventually we're gonna have to address it.
What's that?
Oh, what's that? Do I need to remind you?
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah.
yeah,
Do I need?
yeah.
Do I really need to remind you?
Hey, I've been busy, and if it was up to me, I would have done had this handled. We're going to have a marshal's chamber here tomorrow night at 7 Central Time, 8 Yankee Time. We have got to deal with some folks that some people are going to be leaving, possibly. One's going to be leaving. We've got maybe some new people coming on. I don't know. Got new people already here tonight. Um, we're going to have a marshal's chamber, and there's going to be a couple of people that are um, settled down a little bit. And one of them is going to be settled down a lot. I'm tired of dealing with people. So that'll be here on my channel at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, Central Time, 8 o'clock Yankee Time. You bring your popcorn if you want. That's fine.
Yeah. So the Marshall's Chamber tomorrow will be on Robert's channel and not mine. And
Yeah,
uh and
I would,
like Robert said, it's not it's not going to be pretty. There's a couple of people that are in a little bit of trouble within the community that they need to be addressed like immediately.
yeah. I'm
So
going
be
to
sure
address
to
one of
tune
them.
in for that.
Drunken Chef Barbecue. Man, it's good to see you. Oh, how you doing? Um, I've seen some activities, your way regarding a birthday coming up. It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping in, brother. Yeah, y'all might want to get your popcorn for tomorrow night because that's going to be. Anyhow, I'm not going to say anything else. Hashtags, okay?
Well, can I? But before you move on to hashtags, can I move on to something really quick while we're
Yeah, go
speaking on
ahead.
the Marshall's Chamber?
Go ahead.
Lark's Homesteadish. Lark's Homesteadish. You are this close. Okay?
Larch is mouthing. Please don't keep antagonizing him. Wait, you're on Wilson's team.
I don't care what team she's on. I'm the marshal. Larks, Homesteadish, you are this close. I do watch your channel, trust me, and I keep a close eye on you along with my four Asians. And if I get one more report out of my Asians or ugh, I'm warning you, fair warning, okay?
She runs mouth and she's got an attitude.
She
That's
runs
why
mouth,
she's
she runs attitude. Well, let me tell you something, Robert. She runs mouth and attitude. That's because she hasn't come to my chamber yet and face the wrath of the marshal, and I will put her in her place once and for all. Okay?
Now you're going to do
I
that.
know she's a woman. I know she's a woman, but hey, I've been handling women all my life. What the
That
hell did you do that for?
I don't know. That was something built in with StreamYard. It just went off.
Mother.
It happened when you said you were handling women all your life. You know? Now, where were we? Yeah,
I
okay,
think
hashtag.
I just scared the crap out of our Georgia suburban homes. She's like, what the hell is going on here? Well, you better start learning soon.
Okay, the subject of hashtags. You're going to use the one that Q just dropped in there, hashtag gardening homesteading skills. That is the only one we use. We don't use any other version, not at this point. It's hashtag gardening homesteading skills. Okay, you're going to put that. We ask you, I don't know what, I do mine on my phone. So I put those in the description, um, at the top of my what you call my description, and it puts them in there where they need to be. We want you to use. Okay, Drunken Chef Barbecue. Take care. Have a great night, brother. Have a great night. Um, we want you to use that hashtag as one of your first uh, two hashtags. That's about the only thing that we ask. Don't put it in your title. Your title is important to you. Okay. Your title is to attract attention to your individual video. And we want you to, what we did this year was we made the requirements to be so easy and content creator friendly. Okay. So we trimmed, at one point, we had 3 hashtags that we used. Now we only use one. And we ask that you use it for one of your first 2. And that's all. Make your content, teach somebody something, share something in the garden with them, whatever you want to do, whatever your normal content is for gardening and homesteading, if it relates, and have fun. Use our hashtag with the first couple, and that's it. You can make garden tours; those count. They didn't used to count in the past. You can make cooking videos. Um, uh, you can make teach people how to wash your clothes off grid, old school. There's a lot of people that do that. It's a homestead skill. Are there points for videos? No, there's not. Uh, but there are. Um, yeah, it turns blue. Yeah, that means it's a hyperlink now when you've done that. But and any of you that haven't made it yet, but you're brand new, if you want to make a video announcing that you have joined the global gardening and homesteading community and what team you're on, you may go ahead and do so at this time. If you haven't made one, you can tell people what you're doing. Tell folks a little bit about what we do. Um, we exist to teach people how to grow food again, become more self sufficient, and have fun doing it. Doing something fun, something that's never been done before. Um, okay, I can't, right. Uh, maybe it, not sure how to tell you how to make the hashtag work, but there's no spaces in it. It's gardening, homesteading, skills with the hashtag right in front of it. No spaces in any of it, all one word, including the hashtag. If it is in your description, YouTube will see that and it will do it automatically and turn it blue. You may not see it on the studio side, but you will see it on the YouTube side. It'll show up there, um, especially once it's processed and everything. Yeah. Um, YouTube promotes, it's been said that they promote the first three hashtags, and now it's gone to I've heard they promote the first two. So we do ask you to have it in one of the first two and use the other ones for like hashtag green beans, hashtag uh, chicken um, wing clipping or something, wing clipping or um, whatever it is that you're doing to draw attention to that specific thing, like you would on any video, um, or hashtag garden tour, or hashtag milking cows, whatever it is that is a good hashtag to describe what your video is about. We only ask you for the use of one of your hashtags. And, but, if you've got any questions on it, we can help you work through it. But try for that. Um, it's not too hard, but if you put it in your title, that's not where they go. It confuses everything, and the spaces, of course, confuse everything. Second is recommended. Yeah, um, yeah. I would go with the second hashtag. Use the first one for whatever you're trying to draw attention to, like hashtag green beans, and then after that, hours. And and to see, that's the thing with the hashtag that we've come up with, where it says gardening, homesteading skills. That takes the place of two hashtags
Yeah.
that people commonly use:
And it's
hashtag
actually,
gardening,
yeah, it's
and then
actually doing pretty
hashtag,
good.
yeah, and then hashtag homesteading. And
Yeah.
we still see people still using those and our hashtag, and they're wasting hashtags like that. That's okay. Um, our hashtag is found under a search for gardening or homesteading or gardening skills or homesteading skills. So
Right.
it's a powerful hashtag. And when you do a search for our hashtag, you do need to be aware that because it is kind of a generic hashtag, you're going to find people that are not with us. They are not in our competition. They are not in our community. And we want everybody to support people that are in our community. We encourage you to do that, to find one another, be there for one another, and then they'll be there for you. But this is YouTube, and natural laws of YouTube and human interaction always are in charge. So, you know, do what you want, but we encourage you to all support one another in as much as possible.
Yeah.
And that's so much to the point that we look for that. Okay.
Yeah.
When
I
we go,
mean, right. I mean, sorry to interrupt you, Robert, but
go
just
ahead.
to fill in real quick. I mean, one, you have to look at the big picture is that, our little small channels individually aren't going to make a difference. But all of us together, like we're over 100 people, all of us together as a community, all using that same hashtag, we're going to make such a big library that once that hashtag is clicked once, it's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos in that library are going to be popped up, and your videos are going to be in that library. So if somebody is typing in how to grow green beans, and all of a sudden they see, okay, TN Bushcrafter used the hashtag, and then all of a sudden they're going to see, okay, Barry, Storms, Raiders, and Cats, he also grew green beans his way, whatever, and he used the hashtag. Right now, you have a list of like 100 different videos within our community of how to grow green beans. It's just an example, rough example. So everything is all under that hashtag, if that makes any sense.
Keep going, John. Keep talking for a minute. Give my mouth a break. My voice.
I will. I will. The
I'm sure you got other things you want to say. But I did notice that Jilly and Carrie are in here. And so, hello. It's great
hi,
to see you. And you came
hi,
in at a good time.
hi, Jilly.
Let's see. Jilly and Carrie. Let's see. I believe that they, let's see. Do they need a number? They may
Jilly
not
and
know their number.
no, well, you already said their number earlier.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah,
Um,
they're misfits.
yeah, they're your own Belly Acres number 3. You are on have officially been placed on Team Wilson.
Yeah,
Y'all
she's
are
definitely a misfit, and so's Dirty Carrie. Definitely
yeah.
two misfits there.
Bloom Sizzling Surprises. Gonna have to go. Need some allergy meds. Okay. Good night, Bloom Sizzling Surprises.
Good
Have a
night.
good evening. Thanks for coming in here. Um, okay. Belly Acres number 3. You're on Team Wilson. You're a misfit. And
Say that
you
again.
have
Say Belly. Say she's a misfit again. I love it when I hear you say she's a misfit because that fits her so perfectly.
yeah. Um, Jerry Riggs it. Good to see you. Hello there. Uh, thank you for coming in. Okay, Jilly and Carrie. Jilly, listen up, girl. At the start of our season, we went through a team drafting process, and all of those people were given a draft number. Of course, you came in later and you didn't get a draft number at that time. Tonight, you're going to be given your draft number. Okay? So, Belly Acres number 3, your draft number is 84. You need to write that down somewhere and keep up with it. You need to remember your draft number. Belly Acres number 3, your draft number is 84. Okay,
Eight, eight.
that's
Oh,
one that's
and
an issue.
yeah, and
Yeah.
Passamaquoddy. You're probably talking about Robert is probably scared. I am not scared, Passamaquoddy. Trust me. Team Will It Grow is solid and
Hmm.
very strong right now. Okay, Passamaquoddy?
Let's just do a pop quiz on Miss Passamaquoddy.
Yeah, why don't you do a pop quiz on her? That's
All
right.
right, Passamaquoddy, what's your draft number? What is your draft number?
Oh, yeah, let's see if she knows
Let's see.
that.
She's paying attention. She's getting on to us. Let's see if she's got hers. If
Yeah,
she
let's
kept
see.
up with it. Let me go through my files here, my extensive files.
She said she's number 76.
76. Dang it. All
Let
right,
me
you did
see.
good. You did good. Very good. You can stay in the community. Hey, thank you, Jerry. I appreciate it. You have a good evening, sir.
Hold on a second. You confirmed that. I'm still looking. I'm looking at the rosters. She said she's 76. Yeah.
And
Okay.
she's a patriot. And yeah, 76 is a good number.
Yeah, she's a Yankee. I know she's a Yankee.
She's got the patriot spirit.
She should have been on my team. She's a Yankee.
Hmm.
But then again, the way she behaves, she's probably better off a misfit because that's exactly what she is.
She is a misfit. And she's also the very first sponsor for this year's season.
She is. She is the
She
very
stepped
first
up.
sponsor. Yes.
She had that volunteer spirit.
Yes, and I do have a competition coming up for Passamaquoddy that's sponsoring it. And yes, she is a very wonderful person. And but I am glad she's a misfit because she is.
Oh, man. I see
Oh,
that Al Georgia Suburban Homestead, that her hubby is from Hazel Green, Alabama. I know exactly where that is. And I remember the tornadoes that came through in the 70s. I want to say 70s, somewhere in the 70s, early 80s. I think it was the 70s, though, late 70s, early 80s, that went through Hazel Green. There were like 7 that went through that area like on the same day, something like that. It was, if he's from Hazel Green and grew up there, he knows the days, he knows what I'm talking about if he was there. How about that? A little bit of history there.
yeah, what a small little
Yeah,
world, huh?
yeah. Ask him sometime if he remembers that. In what is, I'm drawing a blank, but it's Hazel Green, and there's a couple of other ones, a couple of other little towns on the way north of Huntsville. Um, but yeah, it was a devastating time for North Alabama. One day period there, there were a bunch of tornadoes, big tornadoes that went through and wiped the place off the map almost. It was a horrible night. Let's see here. I appreciate all y'all coming in here. This wasn't a planned event. It's just something I needed to get done. And I'm glad that so many of the new folks are here that have just been added in. That means a lot. And we got those numbers issued out. Um, he remembers the bank bull that was lifted to the second floor of the house with those storms. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. There's no telling how many people he, um, how many people his uh, Carrie's dad's saved by getting that tornado warning siren and everything system set up. No telling how many.
Yeah, those things are important. I mean, I live on the Northeast. I We don't deal with tornadoes, but for you folks that live in, the West and Midland and South, yeah, I could definitely, yeah, it's got to
Yeah.
be a life changer.
Now let me see. Is my Alabama farm life still in here? My neighbor Kathleen.
I haven't seen a comment from her in a while.
Yeah, she may not be in here. She might be sitting back there lurking. I might have put her to sleep. Hey, there you go.
Oh, she is here.
Hold
There
on
she
a sec.
is.
I just wanted to touch base with everybody that's in here and let you know some things that are going on that you may not have heard. Okay. We have some different collaborations running, and some of these are not specific to our community. Let's see. We have Pizza McQuaddy. Hashtag Pizza McQuaddy. Let me see here. I'll put that in there. And that is a cooking collaboration that is running to honor Passamaquoddy, one of our members, our first sponsor for this year's season. She is making some homemade items, and she made me hungry one time. It's really important when you make me hungry. A lot of times that does things, and it causes me first to get hungry and then do something about it. And I decided I wanted to pay her back. So I come up with a collaboration in her honor, Pizza McQuaddy. You can make your own homemade pizza. Use that hashtag right there. Any and all kind of pizzas. It could be something that tastes like pizza, or it could be shaped like a pizza, like a fruit pizza, or some kind of dessert pizza, or breakfast pizza with, eggs and bacon, sausage, whatever. Or it could be an actual pizza that you make. So that's one of them. And we have another member that we're lifting up at this time in our prayers, our thoughts, our prayers, our well wishes. We're also wanting to ask for support. Any monetary support that you can give is very important right now. I'm asking it. They're not asking for it. I'm asking for them. And that is Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. Her husband has met her husband's got something terrible going on with his heart. Okay, it's not his heart; it's the main artery that comes from his heart. And we're asking everyone to please, if you've got a little bit of extra money to spare and you can put it toward these folks. She's got PayPal listed on her channel, and she's got a PO box. All right.
And also your hashtag too, Robert.
Yes, the hashtag. Hold on, I'm getting confused because I got so many things up in the air right now. Let me.
What is it? What is it? Keep Junior busy.
No, it's let's see. There's oh wait. Oh Lord, now. Old Ways Summer of Giving is the main hashtag that many things are going to fall under.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I did did I do a Let's Do It for Junior hashtag?
You did it. Let's do it
Did
for
I actually
Junior.
put a hashtag in there?
You did when you did the mailbox thing with $1 or $2 in the mailbox.
I know I spoke about it, but I don't know.
Yeah, you
Can't
did it.
remember.
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
it for Junior. That was the hashtag. Let's do it for
let me
Junior.
go back and go to my channel. Um,
I know. I watched it. Let's do it for Junior.
okay. Well, I'm going to need to. I can't remember if I did a
That's the
hashtag.
one to make him open thousands of envelopes.
Yeah. That's that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it
Let,
for that was let's do it for Junior.
yeah. But yeah. Well, what we want to do is just about anybody We've all got $1.50. Okay, $1.50. That's all it takes. If that's the least you can do, right? Or I mean, if that's the most you can do, is to give these folks $1, $1, $1, and a stamp. Now you put that $1 with a little note wrapped around it and put a stamp on that envelope and send it to their PO box. That's anybody can help that way. There are people that have given out of their heart, and it's hard for them. Most everybody's got $1, and just asking everybody to do something to help these folks. Their income came to a stop. They have unknown bills ahead of them. Those bills are piling up, just regular life stuff. He was the breadwinner. Okay, 50 cents, $1.50, whatever it costs. You know, uh, most people can give $1. You'll find that information on her about page. She has her PO box listed. If listed, if you would like to help out, you can send money directly that way. I'd like to see Junior having a job since he can't work anymore, at least for right now. I'd like to see him sitting there opening up a bunch of envelopes from as many people as we can get. Now, my Alabama farm life, she made a video talking about Old Ways Summer of Giving, and asked people to do the same thing, to go to the About page and find those links there, whatever, to try to get the word out, right? And I thank you so much for doing that. I'm not sure if you joined the Pizza McQuaddy. I want to say that you did, or you were going to. But we want to pull together as people all over YouTube for Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. Pray for them. They need your prayers. They need your well wishes. And they truly do need any amount of money that you could send them. Okay. It's just simple cash or PayPal. No Bitcoin, nothing complicated. It's just simple as your cash or PayPal.
And folks, and folks, this is not to make them. This is not to make them rich. This is really happening. This is just for he lost it. He does not. He's not working right now. This is just to help this wonderful friend of the community to for that family to not struggle to pay their bills, to keep their electricity on, their water on, all of that stuff. And
Groceries.
every dollar helps.
Yeah. Groceries. Just to make sure that they got food. And to make things worse, their vehicle is dead. They don't have they're borrowing a car right now. So they don't have a car of their own now because it just died. They had a truck and something's wrong with it. Okay. But what we're talking about right now is just simply money for them to go buy groceries, to pay whatever bills that they have. Well, you need to go to, we're not going to put any links in here. You need to go to her About page, Old Ways Gardening and Prepping, and that is where her official links are.
Yes.
You can mail in a few dollars. Hold on.
Yeah, absolutely. You can mail in a few dollars if you want, or but the best bet is go to her about page, and she has all the information there for you to make a donation if you would like.
Yeah.
And it really helps because folks, on a day-to-day basis, we don't know if it's going to be one of us in this community, this wonderful great community of a lot of great people, that one day it could be us. So as a community we need to show support to a wonderful community member, you know and help them out as much as we can. If we can spare $2, $3, put it in an envelope with a nice little note, pay the 50-cent postage and mail it to their PO box, you know, and
It's just,
it'll keep Junior happy opening up envelopes.
yep. It's as simple as that. Make sure
Yeah,
you wrap it in a little note to help hide the fact that it's some money, and send it to the PO box. I made a donation through PayPal, and then I sent some money into the mail. Um,
yeah,
it's real easy, um, and it will be everyone at some point. At some point, we all go through something that's very hard.
that's
Um,
right.
at some point, we'll go through something that we can't get through, and for all those times, we hope that there's somebody there that can help and care about us and our family. And so that's where we come in. We are a community. Good night, our Georgia Suburban Homestead. Thank you for
Good
coming
night.
in. Welcome to our community. Um, we're that's what we're doing now, is trying to help somebody that's in our community. And this is for the greater YouTube community as well. It's not just our community that I'm trying to reach out. It's anyone on YouTube that knows Mama Al, or just wants to help. You know, um,
Yeah.
the same thing with the Pizza McQuaddy. Anybody that's on that, there's no fee or anything to get into that. No donation required or anything. That's just to make her hungry, and to show. See, Passamaquoddy is a very good supporter of many channels, and it's a way to help people remember someone that's been a great supporter of their channel. Say, hey, I see you over there, and I appreciate you. And now I'm going to make a pizza, and I'm going to make you hungry because you made Robert hungry. That's what I'm going to do. And we've got, along uh, with that frame of mind, Mama Owl is guilty of making me hungry many times. And we are going to kick off. This is another thing we've got going on. We're going to kick off the Old Ways Summer of Giving cook off. And that's going to be for indoor or outdoor cooking. It is going to be a pay to play thing. Okay. In order to join that collaboration, there will be a minimum amount that you need to donate to join and make a dish to be considered for the prizes. And 100% of that money will be going to Mama Allen Jr. It's not going to be a free thing. We're looking for people that want to help, and so there'll be an entry fee um, set up, and I'll tell you more about that later. But all of those entry fees are going to go right to Mama Al, and that's going to be how that works. And then we'll have prizes. We'll be looking at right now. We're thinking about um, like best beef dish. All right, best beef video cooking beef or best chicken or fish. It could be inside or outside. I'm not sure. We're still working out the details of it. But it's going to be fun. And that's going to run for most of the summer, all the way through August. Give plenty of time to cook something up on the grill or in the skillet or however you do it. You know, make an awesome cooking video and make Mama Al hungry so that I can try to get some revenge on her for the things that she has posted on Facebook that have made me so hungry. And hopefully we can all have some fun doing that and help generate some income for these folks that have lost theirs. So be more about that later, but and we're going to have a raffle. We're planning a raffle event for Junior and Mama Al, and we're also possibly going to do an auction of things. And we'll be looking for people that want to help out. If you have things that you think, maybe some might want to buy in a raffle, we'd like to hear from you. Any kind of prizes that you would like to offer, we'd like to hear from that. If you want to help sponsor something, get with me. Send me an email to homesteadaquarius@gmail.com, and we will fit you in somewhere in the effort. Much appreciated effort. And, together, a lot of us can make a difference for these folks, I hope. Though I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to touch on. Or stomp all over. I think we did more stomping and like touching every part of it, just about. But let's have fun.
And also, I would like to add a little bit something, a little bit, that I'm probably going to regret, but I want to do it for Junior and Mama Owl. Is all the way running to the end from this month now, all the way to the end of July. So starting today to the end of July, any community member that makes a donation to Mama Owl, they can prove that they made a donation to Mama Owl. They can get away with one bad thing within the community that I cannot go after you for. You are protected by that donation all the way to July 31st.
Wait a minute, what? If they
Yeah,
make a donation, then they get a free pass?
yes. Only till July 31st.
Okay. I like it. It's for a good cause.
But
I like it.
only if they make a donation, then they can do whatever, they feel necessary, but only till July 31st.
Yeah. And
And I
and
will
do make
not and I will not get on them.
do make sure that if you send in a PayPal somewhere in your little notes there that you write down who you are. If you want that to, if that matters, make sure you put that in there.
Just
If
say
you're doing it,
just say Mama Owl Pass.
yeah,
And there
and
you go.
who
You
your
got a
channel name
pass.
is.
Yeah,
Uh,
and your channel.
yeah, we got to
Who
be
it
able to
is.
positively identify where these things are coming from if you want to take part in something that we're doing.
Yeah.
We got to lock that down.
I can already see TN Bushcrafter and that Barry there licking his chops already. I can already see it.
Yeah, he's excited.
Yeah,
Um,
I can already see it. Like, oh, I get a free pass if I
yeah,
make a donation. I can do
yeah.
whatever I want, and the marshal's not going to do anything to me. Only till July 31st.
And that I don't know, that may not mean weighing illegal things or whatever. It's just I don't know what John will get us in trouble over here. Okay, we got some
Hey, no
people that
way.
came in here. Some awesomeness has walked in. We've got Michelle's Happy Homestead going to come in here and drop in and see what's going on. It is great to see you, Michelle. Great to see you, darling. And Gardner Josh. Mr. Gardner Josh is up in the house. That man is a garden monster and a formidable member of Team Wilson that is making Team Wilson even stronger. Um,
Hey,
he's
hey, Gardner Josh. Nice to see
he's
you.
doing good.
Yeah, he gets on my nerves too, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He got a mouth on him.
yeah, he does.
He got a mouth. Um, but yeah, we want to have fun and we want to help each other, and we seriously want to focus some efforts on Mama Al and Junior. Right
Yeah.
now, they're going to spend the night in the hospital, and it's going to get checked out, get things going, and just ask for everybody to pray and see if you can drop a little help in their lap there. Appreciate it. Let's see what else we need to talk about, John.
Well, Maureen Washington wants to know what doesn't get on my nerves. Maureen Washington, people that behave like my teammates, they don't get on my nerves. How's that sound?
Maureen is on your team, and
Well,
she can bring the attitude.
yeah, well, I already warned her that she needs to settle down a little bit because she needs to settle down a little bit. And I think she knows that when I say settle down, I mean settle down.
Is that with like all caps that you mean settle down, or is it?
Yes, Maureen Washington, from what I see, she is very, very tameable. Very tameable.
Oh, well, she's Canadian. Canadians are pretty much tamed already, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty much.
They don't have any fight left in them, just about. But they got something there. Canadians are dang polite, and 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 then you're going to hear from them, and they always get upset about that. Says we're not that nice, right? The whole world thinks that Canada is that Canadian people are just so nice, and they get offended by that. It's like, no, we're not nice. We're not that nice.
Well, Maureen Washington is nice, but Maureen Washington sometimes steps out of line, and I've already gave her a warning, a fair warning. You are on my team. You need to watch it. And I think I got through to her, and it scared the living shit out of her, and she's gonna watch it.
Said half of her is American. I don't know which half is that. That the top or the bottom half, or is it the right or the left half? Which I don't know. I don't know how these
Is
things work.
is it the good half, the attitudey half? I don't know.
Yeah, explain yourself.
Yeah. No, but no, I got her tamed. She's doing okay. She's gotten yeah, she tried to get out of hand a couple of times, but she
Oh
settled down. Yeah,
yeah,
I think I tamed her pretty well.
yeah, yeah. I don't, yeah, I'm just amazed at the I'm amazed at the skill that you have in taming people.
Well, that's a skill. Being raised in a family of 11 with my father. My father was very good at taming 11 children at once. So I learned the skill from my father. It's like all you do is just give one look of the eye and point the finger, and it's like, settle down. And that was it. And Maureen Washington, she got the point when I told her a couple weeks ago to knock it off and settle down. She got the point.
I think I think that the first thing that your dad said when he brought you over here at the age of 10, he was talking to your mom, and he says, "Thank God we're here. Let these feral kids out, especially John. You know, this great big old place they got to run around in now. Let John's just let him run feral. Get him out of the house. I don't want to see him no more. Get him out."
And that's what John did. John did. John hit 15 years old, and John was out and running, never looked back.
15 years old.
Oh yeah, 15 years old. At 17, I was already having babies. Woo-hoo.
Man, you were having babies, he said.
I wasn't having babies. I was, yeah. Well,
You were
yeah. You
doing your
get the.
part.
I was
Yeah.
doing my part. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, there you
I,
go. Nature
I was, I
Growers
was, I was,
TV.
I was practicing, and all of a sudden I said, "Oh shit! I succeeded! Wow,
You've
I'm good
turned
at
pro.
this." Yeah, I'm good at this. I'm just as good as my father. Holy moly.
Yeah, it's all fun and games till you turn pro and get caught.
Yeah.
Nature Growers TV is in the house. That is Miss Julie from Kenya.
Kenya, nice to see you, Julie.
An amazing gardener.
Absolutely. She does amazing, amazing, amazing gardening work and stuff all the way in Kenya. Yes, she does.
Tony, thank you for dropping in and hanging out with us, brother.
Good night,
All the way
Tony.
out there in Oklahoma. That is a multi-year veteran in our community and competition.
Yeah.
Got to go to bed. Him and Willow. Um,
Yeah, he's been busy on the meetups. He's been
yeah,
busy.
yeah. And while he was meeting up, something was attacking his onions. I hope you figured out what that was and got a solution for it. John's
Yeah.
gonna get mad at you if you you know lose some of your onions and the weight that they're gonna bring in.
No, I'm sure he'll figure it out.
I'm gonna get the hang of this live stream stuff one day. Got babies hatching in the incubator. Oh, okay, that's the ones that the raccoon got. I'm sorry. I'm not used to following chat along and seeing and reacting to everything. Um, and obviously, because I'm not doing it in here tonight. Early morning here, everyone going to bed. Yep, you're just waking up, getting that cup of coffee, and looking at the sun before it turns into an oven on broiling. Um, about this time of the day for us is when Julie is getting ready to do a live stream in about an hour, maybe something like
Yeah.
that, before it gets too hot.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
lives on the equator, just north of the equator,
Yeah.
just a few miles north. And it's hot there just about year round. Um, and her soil, her ground, it looks like the surface of Mars. It's red. And she
So
has to
can I
build up. Go ahead.
right. So can I ask the community a quick question?
Yeah.
Because I'm new to this. So last year, I'm new to raising chickens. I mean, I am new and I try to educate myself as much as possible. But it seems that the chickens, they're all the same age. I bought them last August. And now it seems now they're all broody and they do not want to leave their nest. What would be the best remedy for me to do to stop them all from being broody at the same? Because out of 6 chickens, 5 of them will not leave the nest. They won't eat. They don't want to drink. All they want to do is sit on eggs. Even when I take the eggs out, they still go back to the nest and sit there. How do I fix that? Do I close their nest box? What do I do? I don't know. That's the issue I'm having right now with my chickens. Is the 5 out of the 6, they're all broody and they just want to sit in their nest, and it's driving me crazy.
So you want to break them from going broody or being broody.
Well,
That's what you
yeah,
want to do.
yeah. I mean,
They're
do
wanting
should
to
I
make more
should?
babies for you.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have a rooster, so.
Oh,
But my concern is that they're just sitting and sitting and sitting and sitting. I'll throw out the feed, and none of them want to come out of the nest. They just want to sit there all day long, and I don't think that's healthy for them.
yeah. AC, good night. Thank you for coming in. Remember your draft number. Have a good evening.
Good night. I figure I would just throw it out there. If somebody in the community could give me just a couple pieces of advice, maybe I should close. But then again, if I close the nesting box, then they can't lay their eggs. So I don't know. My first time ever dealing with broody chickens.
And he doesn't have a rooster, so they're not going to be fertile eggs. They can't make any baby chickens.
No, right, right,
And
exactly.
I mean, there you go. Here comes the answer. I know nothing about chickens.
I I'm new to chickens too, but I know they're all broody because they're all sitting in their nest boxes, and I just open the door and they puff up like they start making all kinds of noises and stuff, and I'm like, okay, they must be going broody.
Yeah, they're scaring you. Don't let them
No,
intimidate you, John.
no, they don't scare me. I mean, how a chicken can't hurt me. I mean, I'm not scared of a chicken. I mean, my wife is terrified of them because no, they might peck me, and I'm like, so it's just a peck.
Yeah, I've raised some in 4-H long time ago. I fed chickens. I fed a bunch of chickens. But there we go. There's more stuff there.
What did Jilly say?
Let's see, Jilly.
Jilly, I do take the eggs out every single day, but yet they still, after I take the eggs out, I usually take the eggs out around 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning, and they still, when I go back at like 2 in the afternoon, they're all right back in their nest and they're just sitting there, even though there's no eggs underneath them. I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe they're dumb chickens. I don't know.
I'm going to go through here and find some of your comments and highlight them there because I'm a professional live streamer and that's what I do there. See, getting these skills in. let's see here. Um, TN. Let's see. Larks just got a little comment there. Dog crate, elevate, water, roost, food, no nest. I don't know about all that. Don't know. Little piece of heaven farms. Just take her out of the nest. And TN. South Florida sunshine. Can you get dog crates and separate them from the nest? Saw that done before. Let's see
Yeah, I
here.
could.
Semi-frozen water bottle under them. What Diva in the Dirt is saying, Miss Maureen. For a little while to cool the tummy. That'd be kind of uncomfortable. That might make them change their mind. Or
Okay.
go in there and start singing to them, right? That might disrupt them a little bit.
Oh, they might start shitting themselves in the nest if I start singing to them.
There we go. Is that the one? Is that the one you're talking about?
No,
TN?
I have 3 chickens of the same breed and 3 chickens of a different breed. So 2 breeds, but 3 chickens each.
Yeah.
But they're all the same age, exactly all the same age, and 5 out of the 6 are all broody right now.
Okay.
But I do like that frozen water bottle idea. Okay, yeah. So separate them. Okay.
Put them
Yeah.
in timeout. Lark says to put them in timeout, John.
Hey, Larks, thanks for the advice. I might just have to do that to you as well. Thank you. Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to. I'll try a couple of things this weekend. Like I'm definitely gonna try tomorrow is the frozen water bottle thing. See if that helps. That where they don't want to sit on it.
Uh, yeah, you could just, just penalize them or just threaten to. That'll straighten them right up.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, Robert. I gotta get going.
Yeah,
I,
I
I'm
think.
gonna. I'm gonna. You can stay. I gotta get off the panel.
All right, brother.
My I gotta take my medication and stretch my feet a little bit.
All right, you go do the old man stuff. I hear you.
All
And
right, you
thanks for
guys.
coming up. Thanks for
You
coming up and joining me.
you're welcome, and I will see you tomorrow at the chamber.
Okay, 7 o'clock now. Don't forget
I will
Central
not.
Standard Time.
That means 8 o'clock my time. Yes,
That's right.
Yankee time.
Yeah.
All right, everyone in the chat. I'll still be watching, but I gotta walk around and stretch my legs a little bit. Good night, guys. Thank you. How do I leave here?
Oh, let me try something. Since you're leaving, let me
What
just
do you mean?
try something.
What the hell? You gonna try something? I'm trying to leave. What are you gonna try?
I don't know. Right now, I can't get back to the. There we go. Close that out. Let's see here. Take a deep breath, John. There we go. He's gone. I've been wanting to kick him out for a while. Oh, especially when he started running his mouth earlier. So I hope you're okay, John. Hope you didn't land too rough there, brother. And thank you again for coming in. Oh man. Learn to Grow 2023. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. And we got Gear in the house. Gear Grid 19 is in the house, the ultimate lurker. You never know when Gear's there. He'll say something. Come up like a gator, right up behind you, right up underneath the swamp lilies and the duckweed. He's there, lurking the whole time. But, all right. Well, Learn to Grow 2023. I'm glad you do. This has been 2.5 hours, and my voice has pretty much give out. And I was kind of wanting to have a nice, relaxed evening, and this has been pretty relaxed. Got a few things out there that we needed to talk about. We've got some people assigned to their teams and officially in our community and competition now. And I appreciate all you folks. I'm so glad that y'all stopped in and spent some time with us. Had to work late, had to water the garden because the rain failed you. Okay, Maureen, thank you for coming in. We're about to shut it down. I'm just flapping now to everybody. Thank you for coming in. It's been fun hanging out with y'all on a Friday night. So y'all do what you got to do and say your byes to whoever. And you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here because it's about to close. I'm going to get me a late night snack of something. I'm probably going to get me some more pepperoni that I need to use for my Pizza McQuarrie video. I've already had to go buy it again once because I got a small bag of pepperoni. I said, okay, I'll make my Pizza McQuarrie video, and it'll be all good. And then it rained, and I wasn't able to make it. And I'm sitting in there thinking about that pepperoni, and it was gone a couple of days later. I had to go buy again. So that next time, I bought a big bag. I bought a big bag. I got some videos to make though. Yeah, and so yeah. Don't forget about Pizza McQuarrie if you haven't joined it. It's a fun collab to join up with. It's to honor Passa McQuarrie, great supporter of many channels. Make a homemade pizza. Make a video. Use the hashtag Pizza McQuarrie. You don't have to be in our competition to do that. You can be anybody on YouTube that you appreciate a Passa McQuarrie. If she's been subscribed to you, give her a nod back and make a pizza. Show her, make her hungry, and get your best cooking recipes, your best desserts, your best video for taking beef and charring it up. Okay, Little Piece of Heaven Farm, great to see you. Cheryl, Baron, thank you for coming in. Y'all get ready to do some fun cooking this summer. It's going to be June, well, as soon as I can put the video out, July and August. We're going to let this thing run for most all of the summer. And we're going to cook some amazing things. We're going to cook some chicken, some steak, some fish. We're going to make Mama Al hungry. Pay her back for some of the stuff that she's made me hungry with. Thank you very much, Julie, for coming in, hanging out with us. Nature Growers TV, Tennessee Bushcrafter, Ahmad, Gardening Warrior Q, Ahmad, thank you so much. South Florida Sunshine, Ahmad, Diva in the Dirt, Little Piece of Heaven Farm, Belly Acres number 3, Jillian Carey. All of you folks, Storm Radios and Cat, Brother Barry, Gear Grid 19, Learn to Grow 2023. Who else? I think that has got all of the active people now. Folks have been chatting this last little bit. Let's see here. Ian Bushcrafter. I think everybody got everything. If I've left you out, I do apologize. Thank you all for coming in. I'm going to get in my Alabama farm life, my wonderful neighbor. Okay. So let's see if I can end this here stream. It's been a while since I've done this. Going to count me down. Somebody count me down. Start off at 10, 9. When I see Z, when you get down to 0, I will cut it off. Trying to figure out where the button is. There's a button around here somewhere. All right, I see the button. Oh, you just went right to 0. Okay, since I see the 0, y'all be good, and thanks for coming in. Y'all have a good evening, and stay safe out there. Hang on, it's about to happen. Press the end button. Do I want to end the broadcast? Yes, I do. Y'all be good.